My dear viewers, welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup reading is for the collective, for everyone, for each and every one of us. And it is for the period of November 11th to the 18th, 2023. And like I said, for everyone. I hope you will enjoy it. I hope it guides you, helps you, supports you. My dear viewers, would like to again take this opportunity to wish happy birthday to those of you celebrating between the 11th and the 18th of November. So a lot of best wishes to all of you celebrating birthdays and those of you celebrating anniversaries, and to everyone, whether you're celebrating or not. So my dear viewers, let me, after giving you my wishes and best wishes, now I'm going to have a show you what your coffee cup looks like, starting from the beginning and all the way till the end. And I will start now. Let's have a look what are important, all the important things that you need to know. And there's so much. My goodness, there's so much here. Okay. So, wow. What an amazing fish. I'll get back to this one a bit later on. So, starting from here. All right. It looks to me that there's a lot of strange things happening. Why is this shaking? Okay, my dear viewers, just bear with me 1 second. I don't want it to shake, so I'm just going to put a tissue underneath it. Maybe that will stabilize it a little bit. Yeah, that's it. That's better. Okay, so the thing I'm seeing here, it looks to me that there's a lot of things synchronizing. You're finding it I don't know whether you're realizing it or not. A lot of synchronicities are taking place. Maybe they're called signs, and for some of you might call it signs. Things becoming sort of like obvious. They start becoming obvious that they're synchronizing. I feel like, I just need the light there. I feel like there is a lot of synchronicities happening. You know, you might call them serendipity, or you might call them coincidence, or you might call them different things, but they are bizarre and amazing synchronicities and signs. You're seeing a lot of signs. There's something like magical going on around you. Maybe you're even, receiving a lot of intuitive messages, and you don't know how to sort of work them out or what they could mean. I do feel like there's a lot of that going on. I also feel like this is going to uplift you to high levels, your vibration. If you wish to be more intuitive, always remember to quiet your mind and accept all kinds of communications from your angels or your spirit guides or the universe. And you'll notice messages are going to be uncanny. You need to listen to what's happening. I feel like you are going to be freed from a situation that's been binding you and you've been overwhelmed with. There is freedom, there is release, big time. I also feel like it's as though your guardian angels are trying to tap into something or to let you know something that might take place in 2 weeks or 2 months from now. So we're in November, probably January. Something might happen in January. You're going to be so busy, preoccupied with so much. You need to stay calm for some reason. Maybe there's going to be something that is going to be a bit, mysterious or strange to others, but for you, you are calm. I can see you're calm. You need to do something for someone. I don't know how you're doing it, or you're helping them or supporting them, but there is a need to do something for someone. I keep moving this back so I can have the light shining on it so I can see it clearly. So I do feel like your attention, you need to give your attention to someone who needs it, or someone that requires your attention or your support. Or maybe I feel like they might be going through something that might change in their life and they really need your support big time. So that's very important. It's important to be, thinking about where you're at now while you're in the process of planning a future or dreaming about what to do in the future. It's so important that you know everything is possible, but you've got to be doing something now in order to get to the future. You've got to be taking action now. Although it does say, your guardian angels saying, just take your time. You will learn to adapt to the change that's coming. There is a change coming. You need to be flexible. You are going to achieve a lot of control over your own life, a lot of balance. You seem to be like a person who works with a lot of people. There's a lot of people around you. There's new ideas coming. You're compromising something. Maybe you're compromising in order to sort of cooperate, or you might be advising this to someone that they need to sort of, cooperate, or, to achieve some sort of balance. To compromise, that's what I'm saying. Compromising to make some, maybe this could be dealing to some sort of reconciliation. You could be going through this, or you could be advising it to someone, because I do see a lot of people around you. It's as though you want to gain better understanding of a situation, and you're looking into it. Maybe time again to meditate. You will see signs to explain this situation for you. There is a strange, bizarre situation going on, and you want to understand it. You want to open your mind to it. Listening to your soul's truth is going to be the only way to embrace or deal with the situation without judgment. It looks to me like mental clarity seems to be needed here, and self-acceptance. So mental clarity and self-acceptance both together. The gift of meditation is going to help you big time, because you go through understanding everything, and it just, the way our guardian angels work through our soul by giving it to us very slowly. But I do see an amazing spanner coming down here. It looks like it's going to be a sudden healing, a sudden, repairing. Something needs repairing big time. If you're seeing all of a sudden people are changing around you, well, you are going to be changing too, it looks like to me. You're changing your mind too. Or maybe you're becoming more flexible. Or maybe you're becoming more strong, because I see you repairing things, and I see you like you're given the power of repair. This is power from above to be able to repair your situation and those around you. Some of you could be counselors, healers, supporting others. You're observing those around you. It's like, even though you're part of it, but sometimes you step out and you just look at everybody around you, and you like to understand or get a better perspective of what they're thinking, why they did certain things. You're trying to understand the situation, really trying to understand it. I feel like some of you are overwhelmed with some sort of a problem. It could be a personal issue, it could be some sort of restriction, it could be some sort of something that's forced by others, or it could be even I'm trying to think of the word. Maybe you're feeling trapped, or enforcement of other people's rules, or even it could be that you're trapped in a situation that it's part of your karma and you're stuck there. People might think, oh no, you can get out of it, but you know deep inside that even though solutions exist, but you can't leave. Even though you can leave, but you can't. And the reason you can't is because you are connected to someone. You're supporting someone, one or two. Could be 1.5. Could be a big one. Could be someone older, someone younger. Could be two people. Could be one person. But there is a half. Yeah, no, I feel like you're supporting someone. I'll just say someone or two people. You might be supporting them, or you might be chained to them. It's as though you are not able to leave them until you finish your chapter with them. And there are two people. There could be two different people. There could be two, siblings, two children. The answer is quite clear. Deep inside, you know it. So you try to compromise to move forward. And I feel like you are going to be released. It's going to take some time. Sometimes you feel conflicted and defeated. It's like there's nothing in your hands and nothing you can do. But then the universe and your guardian angels indulge you in so much fun, hard work, and time out, having a little bit of fun that compensates and sort of allows you to release. You are going to shine. I see you shining. I see you moving forward. I see you, your confidence skyrocketing because of something that's happening. Even though you are feeling defeated in an area and you feel like there's nothing you can do, and sometimes the outcome might be so unfair and what's happening might be so unfair, but you've been through so much and you know how to slowly accept situations and not destroy important projects and just persevere. I see you persevering. And as I see you persevering, I see a difficult time is coming to an end very soon. You grow out of this. You grow really big. You become very powerful. There may be something that's not right happening here. I feel some of you could be having some sort of a difficult time regarding some sort of illegal or immoral issue. But I feel like there are 2 more steps and you're moving forward from this. Some of you may be dealing with a situation where it could be a dishonor kind of situation or financial difficulty. Have faith in yourself because you will overcome this challenge. I see you moving forward like dealing with something that's been overwhelming you. Maybe you've been working so hard to the point of collapse, literally, not literally, okay, maybe metaphorically. I feel like you might have reached to a level that you are overworked. You need to rest. You've got so many burdens around you, on your head, so many responsibilities. You need to rest. The rest isn't just to rest, it's to recuperate. I feel like there is too much going on and you really need the rest. This rest is mandatory. I feel like you've reached to a level where you've been overwhelmed with so much to the point where you need to take time out. You need to have a break. You need to change your life. You need to cleanse the path of your life in regard to bringing happiness into your life, into bringing replenishment into your life, bringing activities and vibrancy or anything that will give you happiness and to help the force of your life to flow well. I just feel like something has broken you, like in a way, because of so much that you're doing. Maybe you need to declutter, you need to release, you need to clear out any clutter, even though it's impossible. Sometimes, like when you have family and children, it's impossible and you're doing so much and you're so overwhelmed. But there are ways you can find to just run sometimes and go and get something, some sort of a relief, some sort of a massage, some sort of a swim, maybe some sort of what else can I think of? Something like a therapeutic aromatherapy, relaxation massage. That's an escape. Get a manicure or pedicure if you're a feminine energy. Get something. That's why I said massage, because that's for every gender. Swimming, going to a spa, to a jacuzzi, and just spending some time roaming around. Just something for yourself where you're away from everything, the hustle and the bustle, and you've got that time just to relax, to replenish. I feel like some of you are going through memory lane, and in the process of the memory lane, I see glasses hanging from an alligator, and that shows to me that maybe you're not seeing things clearly at present, and you are sort of reminiscing too much into the memories of the past, maybe because they gave you comfort. There were times of less trouble and you were so happy. In the process of you doing this and losing track perhaps of what's happening at present, not concentrating on, maybe this is a matter of a way of you emotionally releasing, emotional relief and healing, and perhaps even grieving the loss of someone. I feel like in the process of that, while you're in the midst of that, something amazing is happening, something incredible. Someone could be coming into your life, someone from your past life even, because we're seeing the past here, and someone coming out of the past. This person, it's very bizarre. I'll tell you, I'm seeing two people, one of which is fire energy with earth. Fire, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They could be both, or could be one person. This could be someone from your past, or could be someone that's coming. But I also feel like there is someone of water energy here, very strong. This water energy, someone very warm, friendly. What can I say about this? Water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This person could be, actually, I feel like there is a person that could be turning into your past while they're present, they're around you, but then they become your past. It's really bizarre. Maybe because it's for the collective, so it's affecting people on a different level. Now, some of you could be grieving the loss of someone of earth and fire energy. Some of you could be meeting a soulmate that is fire and earth energy. You've got to see your personal reading under your star sign, general reading for November, and you'll understand who this person is. And some of you are wanting to release from someone of water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So it's really bizarre. It's sort of like things are going out of control. But I do see that things are also, even though they're going out of control, they're moving to strong connections. You're going upwards. You're elevating to high levels. There is someone that's bringing you a lot of good news, connections, promotions, new job, or something like that. I do believe that prosperity is beginning for you, a new beginning that's bringing you a lot of work or contracts, or there's a lot of money in this situation, and so much so that you can really be able to buy possessions, and big ones, easily. A lot of success, like possessions, meaning like car or boat, or assets, or a house or something, or an apartment. It could be something like that, but I'm seeing like it's as though it's a project that you started, or something initiated it, and all of a sudden it's bringing so much prosperity. There are other people helping also. Friends, family, maybe supporters there big time in this regard. And also when this comes, this abundance of bundles of money that you're able to do things with, they're not, it's very strange the way it looks like bundles and bundles of money, sacks of money. It's very bizarre. I see that this is causing you to celebrate this abundance or this good harvest. You're celebrating it. So happy, energized, like revitalized, like now you're in power, you can do so much. This is amazing. You want to put something together with a team. Maybe you're thinking, maybe to buy your own business, or to have somebody with you to support you to buy your own business. I feel like you're popular now. I feel like you want to be popular. I feel like there's invitations, and there's fun, and there's get-togethers, and there are possibilities, amazing possibilities rising. I do see abundance to the high level, a very high level, even here with this giant fish. It's like you want to be doing something of your own, like your individual. You don't want to. It looks to me like there's a part of you that wants to unite with others because you can't do it alone. There's another part of you that you want to be doing your own thing, your individual way, and not involving others. I do feel like this abundance is yours, and it's coming. This big luck, big fish. It almost looks like a big whale. And another thing with this fish is very important. There are two stories in one. Okay, I've got to talk first about the money. It's as though there's an investment, celebrating an investment, extra money coming, doing a lot of things, the bundles I was talking about, finishing something, retiring, even for some of you, retiring, that's how big it is. But there is also, and of course, okay, again, I will say, there is a thing to do with teamwork, joining, maybe someone is suggesting, let's put our money together and do something. Let's buy, what can I think, a cafe, right? A coffee shop. Just example, I'm not good at examples, but and there's a part of you that you want to, but then then it has to be united, there have to be other people involved. You want to be you want to do things your way, and you don't want someone else to be controlling situations. But what's amazing, it's showing that partnerships and alliances, like you're uniting, working with others. You could be working for them instead of together as a like what do you call it, like a teamwork or business. Maybe you will work for somebody, but I do see teamwork and achieving goals together, hard work, but with others, not alone. So all the preparations, all the work that I'm seeing is paying off big time. Big money is coming, a lot of profits. You are competent enough to do so much, but you do need others to help you, and other people's eyes are on you. You've got to also be careful. You're being watched. Around your work, there may be something going on, like some sort of indiscretion, something hidden, some theft maybe, or something. So they're watching. You've got to be very careful because you're being watched. I'm not saying that you're stealing, but I'm saying somebody around you might be stealing and you might fall into the loop. You've just got to be careful. There's watching. Something about this, I'm seeing, okay, this is really important. Glasses and a fish. This big fish, whale, and glasses. And it looks like two fishes with two heads. So two fish, not two fishes. There's no S. What I'm trying to say here, I'm trying not to forget my train of thought as I explain. Focus. Okay. Someone you love. There's a situation with a relationship that is causing you to worry. You feel as though there's something happening behind your back, maybe. You're not seeing something. Your perception about a relationship with a water energy, and fish being like priority, Pisces here, big time. Pisces. And of course, Scorpio and Cancer are there also, but we have to talk about water energy, but the fish here is more important than anything else. Something's happening, and what's underneath it is a dragon, which is really amazing because another 2 months, we're entering in the year of the dragon, 2.5, 3 months. We are going to go in the year, and it's amazing, there's number 24 here. 2024 is the year of the dragon, and there's a dragon here. How accurate then the synchronicities, uncanny. What I'm seeing here as an advice, which is really bizarre, it says you've got to see the good in everyone. Sometimes, because of the way we are brought up or our conditioning, sometimes, not everybody goes through this, sometimes people see the worst in people, and trust becomes a major problem. I also feel like there's a situation of trust in two areas, a work sector and a relationship sector. And I'm seeing these dark glasses. It's like you're not seeing something, you're searching to see something, you're searching to find if somebody's being loyal or not. Maybe it's to do with jealousy, to do with trust. There are trust issues. Your perception has to really change. I feel like this fish is turned upside down in a way. In a way, it looks to me like the trust matter, the situations that you're not seeing could damage this relationship. That's what I'm trying to say. So be very focused. I feel like something might be happening in next year, to the point where something might collapse. I feel like somebody's saying like, or maybe, like there might be something like seeing other people, or you might be so angry that you might blurt out. We might start seeing other people because of anger or jealousy, or something like there's someone else, just to sort of, it's really bizarre, and it's very hard to sort of put into words, but I do see something like that. I see like you're holding on too tightly onto things or people, and this is going to block the energy of you to relax. You need to relax to be able to flow the energy of happiness. And confidence is the main problem here. Confidence. You got to have confidence in yourself to the point where you don't sabotage something that could be wonderful. This person could be real. This person could be really loving. This person, might see you as very beautiful, and they might have their own self-confidence, lack of in their own way, but you might see them so handsome or so good looking and so beautiful that you might think everybody wants them. It could be a situation like that, but just your focus sometimes can be distorted. You've got to be careful with these glasses over this situation. This person could end up being your hero. You want to be their hero. It could be something like that, and it could get sabotaged because of lack of confidence and jealousy and lack of trust. There could be something like that. I see love is all around you, and love is very important to you, without a doubt, to each and every one of us, of course. Love is the answer usually, and when it's true love and deep love, then jealousy can be conquered. It's not easy to conquer jealousy when you are with a partner that is very attractive and wanted everywhere by everyone, but love is the answer. You've got to go to the heart of the matter and see how much is their love and how sincere they are. My dear viewers, just bear with me. I've got to close. Whoops, a fan was making too much noise. Okay. So yes, somebody is open to compromise. They've got their hands. They're ready to compromise. They're all for it. And I feel like ultimately this whale of a fish is also going to be a lot of abundance and a lot of luck coming to you in 2024. Because it's connected to a dragon. And I've got number 24 there. So it's so obvious. Absolutely obvious. So somebody is open to compromise. And I feel like there is a union. An amazing union between you and someone. Things are going to be so much in synchronicity. You'll know what I'm talking about. You'll remember me, literally, when you meet this person, because you will synchronize together. You are like so connected. Even a broken relationship is healing here. So I'm seeing like even if you break up, then you're healing again. Forgiveness is there, like forgiving each other, asking for forgiveness. Jealousy is a form of love, a very strong love, but you've just got to be careful with jealousy so it doesn't become overly obsessive and causes damage and constant battles in your relationship. A connection is made, a beautiful connection. Some of you to a beautiful soulmate, some of you to a business partner or a business proposition, and I see the start of a new alliance between you and someone. Could be amazing love relationship. It could be an amazing business deal. Overall, what I'm seeing, it's going to affect your life on a high scale, one that's going to bring you happiness and a lot of light into your life. There is a matter of trust, and I'm seeing two rings uniting and two hands uniting. So there could be a marriage here proposal, a proposal, financial commitment, business commitment, long-term commitment, long-term investment, agreements, contracts, the two rings together. Could be an engagement, could be planning a wedding, but it is about working together. It is about partnerships. It's about fulfilling career, fulfilling life, fulfilling love. Very fulfilling situation. Now, I do see you embracing this kind of happiness because of some changes that have taken place. You're jumping for joy. I'm seeing that as though you're shouting to the heavens with happiness, and your hands are up in the air, really happy. I feel like the universe is filling you with abundance, providing so much abundance in many areas of your life. And one particular area that was a bit painful is leaving you. It's finishing. It's coming to an end. You're shining like I haven't seen anything shine here. A lot of shine. You're exceptionally feeling happy and healed from something that was overwhelming you. There's a lot of healing. Maybe this whale, whatever happened here, gave you a lot of healing. That could be a very strong possibility. Okay, yes. So a lot of joy and a lot of delight in everything around you. And I'm also seeing a lot of deep desires are being granted to you. There is two, not one, but two of these magical wands. Two magical ones, one next to another, one of which is sort of like showing me a lot of success and rewards are coming to you. And your possessions, again, attaining a lot of possessions. And some of you are taking care of your fitness, your health, but there's money and dreams being established here. Back to what you want, something is coming that's giving you the right to be able to go back to what you loved most. Where you couldn't do that before, now you're able to do that. Back to what you love, back to something you had missed, reevaluating all your desires and thinking what you want, and like having the privilege or the right to do things that you weren't able to do before, which is really incredible, amazing. Now, my dear viewers, that I've finished this part, I'm going to go through and see the names and letters or anything else I see to tell you. I'll just go over it quickly. Now, remember, my dear viewers, please make sure you watch this coffee cup till the end. Or if you get bored and you want to stop halfway, please don't stop it. Let it run, because I can't speed up the process of speaking fast to be able to do a 20-minute video. It's becoming 30 already, and I've got to go past and do the names. So your support is needed tremendously. So if you can pause it, if you not pause it, don't stop it, don't pause it. Say you're bored and you don't want to listen to anything else. Enough. Just let it run its course until it ends. That supports me big time. Very important. Now, I do see information is needed. There's something about information needed, very, very big time. Information needed maybe to understand something. I see Chinese year of the monkey here, big time. Understanding needed, big time. Again, something to do with a doctor. Maybe you need to see a doctor. Maybe you need to get two advisors, two doctors in regard to yourself or someone connected to Chinese year of the monkey. Right under the head of the monkey, as you can see, the head of the monkey here. There could be someone, a child, needing support, needing a doctor. There is something, a matter of health. Now, I'm seeing also a ring here. There's a beautiful ring. There is going to be a proposition, a proposal. A ring is there. Something majestic is happening here. There's a beautiful crown and like a majesty, kind of a majestic situation. I also feel like there is something that is being done a little bit too much, a little bit of addiction, a little bit of obsession. Abstaining from something is very important. It's like it's controlling your life and you need to abstain. And I feel like next year is going to help you big time. There is the Chinese year of the dragon, 2024. I'm seeing the letter G for George or Gina. I'm seeing the letter Q for Quinn or Quilt or Quail. I'm seeing U here, U for Ursula, umbrella. I'm seeing Y for Yasin, Yulia, Yasmin. I can't think of many names, but whatever comes to my mind and in my head, whatever's put there, I'm going to pass it on to you. I saw two P's here. P for Peter, Penelope, Penny. I see T, two P's, okay? One T. T for Tim, Teresa, Tanya. I see A. Two T's, by the way. There were two P's and two T's. One A. A for Alex, Amanda, Anne, Alexia. D. I'll just move it further. Bear with me, my dear viewers. I'm started itching my arm. Okay. Now, where was I? Right here. Okay. Okay. Yes, so D for, what can I think of? D. Devon, Diane, David. I got, is that an M? V. Now V, there's a V and there's a big V here. V for Victor, Vivian, Violet. There's two C's. C for Connie, Con, Charlie. There's an F, one F. Fred, Fiona, Fifi. Fifi. I used to have when I was really young, I had a friend who her name was Fifi. I don't know where that came from. I mean, it's been centuries. Okay, not centuries, years and years. I've got O here for Oliver, Osi, Oriana, Olga. Oh goodness. Okay, now I've got B for Bumblebee, Biblina, Betty, Brett, Bob. I'm also seeing E for Edward, E for Eva, E for Eddie, Eve, Emmanuel, and I think that's about it. There is an exclamation mark, so there is something that you are going to go through where you are going to be questioning something. And the Chinese year of the dragon has come up here big time. Chinese year of the dragon. I also feel like Chinese, of course, we've got the fish here. The Pisces was very important in your reading, and I better stop. It's just going to go on and on and on. I hope you enjoyed this reading, my dear viewers. Do give me a thumbs up, share with me your comments, and please support me again in subscribing to the channel and seeing the videos till the end, or letting them run without stopping them, so I won't have any issues, problems with the channel or with the algorithms. I wish you a lot of love and light and a lot of blessings. Namaste.